A purpose statement is necessary for any report. For the writer and the reader, they serve different but important purposes. For you as the writer, it helps you do quite a few things. It helps you to decide the scope of your report. It ensures you don't go off topic when you analyze. It helps you to come up with recommendations, and it acts as a checklist for what you have to deliver in the report. For the reader, it acts as a hook and trigger to read the report. Most business people are tight on time and energy, and they don't want to have to go through the entire report to figure out what it says. If the purpose statement doesn't serve their needs and objectives, they will move on to something else more urgent. The purpose statement also sets their expectations for the reader's time and attention. Imagine you are writing a report for the principal of Ngee. The purpose statement of your report states that this report will analyze the feasibility of a work travel program for students at Ngee Polytechnic and recommend ways to ensure the students' learning is maximized. He will not be expecting you to write about the cost of food unless the cost of food relates to the students' learning. The reader also shouldn't have to search for the purpose statement. The purpose statement is placed at the beginning of the introduction section after the background information. The reader shouldn't also have to figure out a badly written purpose statement. Here are 3 criteria for a clearly written purpose statement. It should be concise. Keep your purpose statement to 1 or 2 sentences only. Understand the end goals of your report and convey them succinctly. It must be clear. When writing your purpose statement, ensure that it isn't vague, ambiguous, or confusing. Number 3, it should be goal-oriented. Write the purpose statement to convey the goals you want to achieve from the report. It should be written as a statement, not a question, and written using verbs instead of nouns. Let's practice. Take a look at this purpose statement. Is it concise, clear, and goal-oriented? If you said no, you're right. It may be concise, but it's so concise that it has lost clarity. To clarify this purpose statement, you may want to make sure the following questions are answered. What effects are being highlighted? Who is being cyberbullied? Why are we interested in this topic? And so, if you were to improve this particular purpose statement, it would read, this report will highlight the emotional effects of cyberbullying on primary school students and recommend ways students can receive the emotional support they need. For informational reports, the purpose statement is simply to inform the reader about what the report contains. Here are some examples. The purpose of this report is to describe the main causes of service lapses in XYZ Cafe in February 2017. Or, the purpose of this report is to detail the operational requirements to set up an XYZ outlet in Ngee Polytechnic. For analytical reports, the purpose statement is twofold. Based on what we learned earlier, analytical reports analyze data and make recommendations. The purpose statement should highlight what you're analyzing and what you're recommending. Here are some examples. This report aims to evaluate the feasibility of setting up a vegan burger outlet in Ngee Polytechnic and recommend ways to improve students' welfare with the addition of a vegan burger outlet. What you recommend should fit into the long-term goal of the reader. Put on the mind of your reader and look at the goals he wants to achieve with this report.
Created using Powtoon.